So here we go, putting everything together, ordering fractions and decimals. So basically this is lessons 12 and 13 put together into one big step. So first thing I need to do is I need to make everything the same. And I'm going to choose to make everything into a uh, decimal because I don't have to find a common denominator and I have to write equivalent fractions. Just make it a decimal, it's easier. So I'm going to deal with 47 tenths first. So if I do 47 divided by 10, I get 4 and 7 tenths. Then I'm going to make 4 and 2/3 into a decimal. Now, since there's already a whole number there, I'm just going to worry about the fraction. So 2 divided by 3 is 6 repeated. So 4 and 2/3 equals 4 and 6 repeated. So after I make them into decimals, so now I have 4 decimals, I'm going to line them up. So when I line them up, I see all my 4s. I got 7, 7, 7, and then 6. Well, I know which one's the smallest. Okay, the 4 and 2/3. Now you'll notice that I wrote it as 4 and 2/3, not 4 and 6 repeated. Okay. We have to rewrite it what we originally started with. Okay, so that's the smallest. So now I added zeros here just to make it a little bit easier. 700, 730, 713. Well, that's a whole lot easier to tell which one's the biggest, the smallest, in between. 700 is the smallest, so 4 and 7 tenths, otherwise known as 47 tenths. Then 713 or 730, well, 4 and 713 thousandths is next. Rounded off by 4 and 73 hundredths or 730 thousandths. Again, I wrote inside the box what was next. Okay, so this is your page. So we'll see tomorrow, but let's just do one quick refresher. Again, made everything decimals. Okay, if you forgot how to make a fraction in decimal, go back and check out what we did yesterday for fractions to decimals. Lined them up and then ordered them. So again, there's no short and easy quick way to do this. You have to go through the long and tedious process of making everything a decimal, lining up, comparing them, and then writing them what they originally were. Okay, so 47 tenths, 47 tenths, 4 and 2/3, 4 and 2/3.